Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be your weekly general reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of June 15th. And I would like to thank each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. And for sharing with others, thank you. And of course, all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched. And also hitting the hype button as well. Jeez, thank you. And of course, the lovely comments. It is so nice to hear from you, that you appreciate the readings. It helped you to subscribe. So it definitely lifts up my spirits and helps me to feel good about myself as well. So I do truly thank you for doing that for me. All right. Ooh, the Strength card. Look at you. Understanding that you have a lot of power this week in your different affairs of your life and feeling stronger, more sure of yourself going forward. So, wow, it's courage, passion, stability, power, and you're very influential right now because you're much stronger. You're focused on what your desire is this week. So it really helps you to find your ground. And the Seven of Rods. Okay, so standing your ground, absolutely. Looks like there may be some few challenges here. Somebody coming to talk to you, that sort of thing. But even though there's a difference of opinions here, you're maintaining control. You're not, overreacting. You're just listening. You're not taking their advice, but you're listening. And the Three of Pentacles. Yes, collaboration, teamwork, effort, communications. You're learning as well this week for different people's temperaments, what you need to bring to the table, what you're building for your future. There's something that you are really wanting to get done and you're trying to figure out how to go about it. So you may be inquiring from others that have a little more knowledge. And the Nine of Swords, definitely taking care of business because you need to rest. There's worry, fear, depression here. Some of you are not sleeping well and haven't for a while. You've really gone deep within your mind, overanalyzing, overthinking, and it's really caused you concern. And for many of you, it's needlessly, but nonetheless, it's happened. So now you're trying to, talk yourself off that ledge, so to speak, and calm down and go within. So take care of your health, take care of yourself, get some more rest, and things will come much clearer. And the Page of Cups. Wow. Well, there's definitely some good news coming in, and it could be in the form of a child or a birth in the family. Or a new romance for some of you. So that spark, a friendship that turned into actually more for you. And it's a good thing because you're starting to trust your intuition a little bit more. And your behavior is changing. So that makes those around you that look at you see a different side of you. So you're embarking on a whole new way of handling people around you and how they approach. And the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're definitely helping yourself accumulate, wealth, bank accounts, prosperity, and it's growing, which is really good. But you are really focusing in right now on your finances, making sure you have the best deal, making sure, everything's in order. You're really starting something new here and you're trying to figure out how to handle it in some cases. So if you're making investments, you're trying to make sure that you get the best, interest for your money being financed. If you're starting a business, again, you're trying to get the best business going that is going to be more lucrative to you. So you're bargain hunting right now, looking for different angles in your life. Oh, the Chariot. So definitely starting something brand new to you. You've been thinking about this for a while because you're motivated, you're making progress, you're taking action, you're feeling inspired, you have willpower and control over this direction. So you have the courage to take the next step. You know, you've been thinking about it for a while, but you haven't really taken action. But this is the week that you're going to move in that direction, start to, curb it so that it goes the way you want it. And the shadow, yeah, definitely up in your head, worrying, stressing, over analyzing, overthinking in some cases, and you're trying to talk yourself in from that. You've lost some sleep, you're really overthinking something in your life this week, and it's really causing you to not see the bigger picture, not to step into the light. So you need to, allow that to just go away as best you can and do something different so that you get out of that state of mind. Turn around, see the light that's all there and the possibilities going forward, and it will help you to get out of that overthinking. And the Death card. Yeah, you've learned to let go of something. This is an ending to a cycle. And it's a final one. So that this new beginnings can start. There's change, there's transformation. You're following your own intuition here. The end of this cycle is giving you that new inspiration to go forward on something new. You're taking the knowledge, the wisdom, and all that stuff with you, but you are literally changing. You need to. You understand that, and now you're taking the steps in the right direction. So you're opening new doors for yourself as you step into the future and releasing the stuff from the past. And the Justice. All right. So there may be a legal contract that you need to look into. This could be the settlement of something for some of you, a long debt that's been owed. But this is justice, clarity, truth, equal balance, cause and effect. And you are trying to make sure that you are secure for yourself. If there's a contract that needs to be signed, you're making sure that it is signed, that both sides are equal in the outcome. This could be signing a contract for a job, renting a place, starting a mortgage, whatever this contract is for so many of you out there. It is one that you're making sure is for you. Yeah, the new moon definitely changed here. You've decided to take care of yourself a little bit better. Turn your dreams into reality. Shake off the fears and try something new. They're absolutely picking a new path. You're starting to take care of your health because your health is your wealth, and you know that. So you want to make sure that you're capable of having your dreams in the future by starting with taking care of yourself. So no more overeating, over drinking. You're just calming down, coming to the understanding of how to help yourself go forward in the future with good health. And the Temptress, yes, see, new beginnings, new opportunities. This is just the starting point. And things are right now going really well, like really much in balance. There's harmony. You're really starting to be a little more stable in your surroundings, feeling more on top of things. You're being very sensible as you go forward, but nonetheless, you're finding different meanings on how to find answers to many questions that you've had for a while, how to go about something. You're really taking care of your future. Yeah, Ace of Rods. So yeah, there's an opportunity here, and you're not missing it. Not on your life. There's energy, new careers, new creative projects, opportunities are lining up out the door, and you're not missing any of them. This is your spark of inspiration to change your direction for your future. And you're all over it. So good for you for understanding what you have to do for your best interest for your future. And once you figure out that, this opportunity has really landed in your lap for good reasons, it really helps you to open up to the universe, to receiving more, feeling like, creative projects can get off the ground. You can start fresh and understand the outcome. Oh yeah, successful ventures regarding action. There you go. You're taking the management, that you really are taking that role on very seriously. You're being flexible, but again, rigid in some areas. You're understanding what it is that you are going to have in your future, sort of thing. You're not so much trying to worry about others as much as you're taking care of you first. So things are really starting to help you to understand how to go about something. So you're taking bolder steps. And as you take those bolder steps, things are just unpeeling, unfolding much easier for you than what you had expected. All right, Eight of Pentacles, doing your homework, finding the answers, digging into something deep, trying to get the proper answers for the questions that you have. Some of you are going back to school, like taking a course online, looking it up, trying to understand how something works, how to invest for something. But you are really doing this to increase your finances. And you're all about learning the different avenues, the different paths on how to do something. And you're very smart about that. You know how to do it. You know what to look for, the questions to ask, and to receive the proper answers. You're seeking a higher standard for yourself. Appreciation. You're mastering your skills. You really are sticking to task. Because time is very relevant to you right now. So you are really making sure that all the T's are crossed and, all that sort of good things for yourself for the future. And the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Definitely travel plans in the future, but it doesn't look at any great distance. This looks more a little bit closer to home. So maybe you're going camping, taking a walk in the park, taking a bike ride, something that is just easy peasy going forward. And you're excited about this as well. You planted your seed, your finances are looking in really good order, which helps you to settle down and just enjoy what's in front of you, where you're at, what's coming in for you. So, wow, good for you. And the Hangman. Yeah, going within, contemplating, going a little bit deeper, finding proper answers to questions for yourself. This is deeper reflections, letting go of things. There's a new perspective on something for yourself, an enlightenment, a vision. You're taking a different view on something, and it really is helping you to clear your own mind and your own path, because you have a deeper understanding and an insight of something that changed. And this is the result of it. Some of you are actually getting financial, or not financial, but people that can help you to see things a little bit more clearer. Maybe you're going to see a psychiatrist or psychologist, and just trying to ask them, how do you change not only your perspective, but your way of doing things so that your future is much more calmer going forward. But right now you're moving forward, but you're doing it from a different perspective. You're trying something a little bit different to see how it's going to work. So good on you. And the Page of Cups, definitely a new beginning. New romance, good news coming in. And like I said before, this can be, a spark of interest. Maybe you've got your eye on somebody, or somebody's got their eye on you, and this friendship has created a spark that's going to turn into something much bigger for you in the future. This could be a childbirth in the family as well, or for yourself. But you are really excited about this new way of doing things. So you're trusting that you're doing the right thing at the right time. This is your breakthrough. And you're realizing it very easily how good this is coming to you. All right, and your oracle card. Walk away from dishonest associations. Realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness. Something that's not worth the effort. Oh. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.